If you've been watching the boards lately, you know something big just happened. The numbers aren't just high, they're breaking records. We aren't just in a recovery, we're in a structural shift that's changing the game for every carrier in the country. In June, for the first time since early 2022, the national average van truckload spot rate officially exceeded the contract rate. This isn't just a minor fluctuation, it's a massive market flip that's sending shockwaves through the entire supply chain. Dry van rates hit $2.49 a mile in the first week of July. That's not just high, it's a week 27 record, even higher than the 2021 peak. Nationally, we're looking at rates nearly 50% higher than this time last year. The Southeast is absolutely exploding. Origins in that region are up more than 57%. If you have trucks in Georgia, Florida, or the Carolinas right now, you are sitting on a goldmine of spot freight. It's the highest regional spike we've ever tracked. Flatbed had an incredible 17-week run of increases. Even though it finally broke in mid-July, it still set an all-time week 29 record, clearing the 2021 mark by 24 cents. The flatbed market is tighter than we've seen in a generation. But here's the thing, and this is the scoop you need to understand. Volumes are actually flat or lower. This rate spike isn't happening because demand is skyrocketing. It's happening because the supply of trucks is vanishing, capacity is crashing. So why is this happening? Why is capacity disappearing while volumes stay the same? It's not a mystery. It's a deliberate, massive intensification of enforcement that started at the federal level and is now being executed by every state DOT. States have intensified safety inspections and CDL enforcement to levels we've never seen. This local level pressure is the primary driver behind the capacity crunch. They are pulling trucks off the road and checking every single credential with zero tolerance. The FMCSA just finalized strict new non-domiciled CDL standards. They're cracking down on how these licenses are issued and who is eligible. We are looking at an estimated 200,000 drivers who are now in the crosshairs of this massive rule change. This isn't an overnight ban, but a 5-year staggered phase-out. About 40,000 drivers will be forced out of the pool every single year through 2031. It's a slow-motion capacity drain that ensures rates will stay elevated for the long haul. And it's not just CDLs. The FMCSA is aggressively revoking ELD certifications for non-compliance. If your device gets revoked, you are grounded. Thousands of carriers are being taken off the board simply because their tech doesn't meet the new safety integrity standards. They're also coming for the brokers. Bond enforcement is up, and they are weeding out the ghost brokers who don't have the financial backing. It's a total industry cleanup, but for the carriers who stay compliant, it's a massive profit opportunity. Insurance companies are reacting too. Some are now refusing to cover fleets that employ non-domiciled drivers due to the regulatory uncertainty. This is forcing carriers to downsize or terminate drivers before their licenses even expire. More capacity, gone. Now that you understand the why, let's look at the math of the crossover. When spot rates beat contract rates, the entire relationship between shippers and carriers resets. If you're a dispatcher, this is where you earn your commission 10 times over. We're seeing tender rejections climb above 15%. Why? Because carriers are walking away from low-paying contract loads to grab the record-high spot rates. When a carrier says no to a shipper, the shipper has to pay up or lose the lane. This pressure is forcing a massive reset in contract pricing. Shippers are currently being forced to raise their contract rates by 10 to 11% just to secure capacity for the rest of the year. The days of cheap trucks are officially over. Let's circle back to that Southeast surge. 57% growth in a year. That's unheard of. If you're running trucks in that region, you need to be aggressively bidding on every load. Don't settle for yesterday's rates. The market has moved. For dry van, we're targeting a $3 per mile average in many lanes. With fuel excluded, the line haul alone is up 45% year over year. This is the most profitable environment for van carriers we've seen in nearly 5 years. Flatbed has shown incredible resilience. Setting an all-time week 29 record proves that industrial and construction demand is holding steady, even while the driver pool for heavy equipment hauling is shrinking. This is a high-barrier, high-reward niche right now. So what do you do with this information? Whether you're an owner-operator or an independent dispatcher, you have to pivot. You cannot use a 2025 strategy in a 2026 market. Here are the 3 moves you need to make right now. First, pivot to spot exposure. If you're locked into old contracts, you're leaving thousands on the table. Dedicated lanes are great, but in this flip, You want the flexibility to take advantage of these record-breaking spot rates in high-demand regions. Second, run a total compliance audit. Check your CDL types, check your ELD certification, and check your broker bonds. With enforcement intensifying, the quickest way to go broke is to get grounded by a DOT officer. Stay clean to stay profitable. Third, optimize your lanes for Southeast origins. That's where the growth is. Don't waste your fuel in regions with 10% growth when you could be in regions with 50% growth. Move your assets to where the money is flowing. Leverage the scarcity. Qualified drivers are now a premium asset. If you represent a fleet with high-integrity CDL holders, you have more leverage than ever. Use that in your negotiations. Your capacity is valuable because it's rare. Looking ahead at the next 90 days, expect the pressure to continue. As the staggered phase-out removes another batch of drivers, and as peak season approaches, these record highs might just become the new baseline. Prepare for a hot Q4. We're entering a new era of logistics. The integrity crackdown is painful for some, but it's creating a more professional, more profitable industry for those who play by the rules. Let's wrap up with the big picture strategy. The removal of unvetted drivers and non-compliant ELDs is a long-term win for safety. It levels the playing field. No more being underbid by carriers who cut corners. Quality capacity is finally getting the premium it deserves. Shippers are looking for partners they can trust. In this tight market, being the reliable, compliant choice is worth more than a low rate. Focus on service and safety, and you'll find that shippers are more than willing to pay for peace of mind. Scarcity is the ultimate driver of scale. If you can secure capacity when no one else can, you can build an agency that shippers depend on. This market flip isn't a crisis. It's a foundation for a 6-figure or even 7-figure business. For dispatchers, your role is more critical than ever. You are the navigator through this regulatory minefield. Stay educated, stay connected, and keep your drivers focused on the high-value freight. Your expertise is the bridge to their profit. Remember the numbers. Spot has officially crossed contract. The Southeast is up 57%, and 200,000 drivers are leaving the market. This is the new reality of freight. Master it or be left behind. The flip is here. The enforcement is real. And the opportunity? It's bigger than ever. One last reminder. Compliance isn't just about safety, it's about business survival. Every audit you pass is a competitive advantage. Keep your files clean and your drivers informed. It's the only way to scale in this environment. We are at the beginning of a major peak. The capacity drain is structural, not cyclical. This means high rates for years, not months. Position your fleet now to capture the maximum value of this shift before the competition catches up. Build your authority. Speak at events, join podcasts, and publish your own market insights. In a tight market, the carriers and dispatchers with the strongest reputations get the first call from the best shippers. Authority is the ultimate leverage. Invest in tech, not just a TMS, but predictive analytics and AI-driven load matching. The dispatchers who use technology to anticipate market moves will always out-earn those who just react to the boards. Be the tech-first leader in your niche. Finally, focus on the relationship. Your drivers are your business. In a world of automated systems, the human touch still matters. Listen to their needs, respect their time, and build a partnership that lasts. That's the real secret to scaling. It all comes down to the roadmap. Analyze the market flip, master the compliance crunch, recruit with integrity, use the best tech, and scale through partnership. It's a simple path to a massive business. You have the guide, now take action. The market has flipped. The enforcement is here. The opportunity is yours. I'm excited to see what you build in this new era of trucking. Let's go make history. I'll see you at the top. Don't forget to join our community for daily updates and exclusive market reports. Link is in the description. Like this video if it helped you, and subscribe for more. Your success is our mission. Let's keep moving. Empowering the next generation of logistics leaders. Thanks for being part of the journey. We'll see you in the next analysis. Safe travels and stay profitable. Bonus tip, watch the regional spreads. While the Southeast is leading, the West Coast is starting to show similar patterns. Keep your assets mobile and ready to jump to the next high-growth zone. Mobility is your best friend. Another bonus, use real-time compliance tracking apps. Don't wait for a DOT officer to tell you there's a problem. Proactive tech is the cheapest insurance you can buy. Stay ahead of the audits, and you'll stay ahead of the pack. And one more, have a high-value negotiation script ready. When rates are this high, your negotiation points shouldn't be about the money. They should be about the service and reliability. Sell the value, and the high rates will follow naturally. Build your personal network. The best loads often never hit the boards. They go to the dispatchers and carriers with the strongest personal relationships. Take the time to meet brokers and shippers in person whenever possible. Networks are assets. Lastly, master your cash flow. In a high-rate market, it's easy to overspend. Keep your overhead low and your cash reserves high. The market will eventually shift again, and the carriers with the strongest balance sheets are the ones who survive the cycles. Analyze regions, use proactive tech, sell the value, build your network, and master your cash. Those are the pro edges that will take you to the top. Now go make it happen. I'll see you on the road.